Okay, and I don't have any volume. What happened here? Okay, I think it's still working. Let me check the screen. Where's the page? Post here, message. Oh, you're posting. Okay. Big. I still haven't managed with my bot. I think it's 4. He's most of the time there. Dutchy, would you like to help co-hosting the whole stream or only your run? just say, then I will announce your presence at the start of the stream or just before the run begins. Okay. Awesome. Do is meow. Okay, 20 minutes to go, 20 seconds. Greetings, people of the sky, and welcome to another stream here for the PvE League. I hope you're doing well. You're ready for the weekend, but before we start, we look at some awesome replays of the league. And with me, I have two hosts today, and maybe some more later. We have Dutchy here and Shaodw. Welcome to the stream.
Great. Greetings, Mr. Ultralord. Thanks for having me again.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me as well.
So, people in the chat, are you ready for some replays for the league? Just let us know if something is too loud or too low in volume, so we can adjust this on the spot. Okay, let's get into it. We will go over some speaking is hard if you be quiet for the whole day. We go over some things like what is the PvE League. We have seen the slides before. You can always type in the chat exclamation mark and PvE League, and you find the link to the league. The league is an event by not by the Skylords Reborn team, by volunteers. Let's call it that way. Every 2 weeks we have a new challenge with a point system. You can get up to 10 points per challenge, and there are 5 challenges in total, so 50 points is the maximum. You can win awesome prizes, and we have 3 different levels of difficulty. We will see them shortly, and you will see how much they get difficulty even the time. The Rookie League is okay. The Pro League is okay, but the Master League is a thing for itself. That's this high tier. Yeah, you can still join the PvE League, but you can't play in the old events. So you can only get the points from the upcoming events. We're currently at the challenge number 3, so there are still 3 things to do. Yeah. If you think that this is interesting, just join and have fun. Let's get into it with the Rookie League. This challenge was on the map Survivor and the difficulty Advanced. We will see the map again in the Pro League, but for now, we are looking at the points you can gather. The first 3 points go to your account if you beat the map with only tier 1. Another 3 points you can gather by only using small and medium sized units. I think that's not too hard. The only large tier 1 unit, if you combine this two, is the Thunderer, so not too hard. And the last one is no friendly building gets destroyed. The map will spawn 4 buildings, 4 towers, and yeah, you have to defend them. Okay, and I screwed something up. Okay, we will look at 2 replays now for the rookies. That is a Nature and a Shadow run. Guys, would you like something to add while I skip over to Battleforge?
I know, I'm very excited what we will see today, because the last league stream was awesome. There were really awesome strategies to watch, and I actually don't even know this survival map. I'm not playing much community maps, but yeah, it sounds really interesting. Yeah, and I'm very excited what we will see.
Okay, so I think I have to put on the sound here. Okay, yeah, the first replay is by Joy, and it's the Nature one, so let's get right into it. Do you have already an idea, Volan, what you think we will see in this replay?
Yeah, there's some obvious choices which are for nature for defending. One, if we have many ranged or flying units, could be the Mark of the Keeper. It's very strong, and the Primal Defender is a, I think, very valid air defense tool. We have this tower. Stranglehold is quite strong. So I think nature is an obvious good choice for defending. Makes sense. But
Yeah.
I'm really curious what the map will bring, because a survival map sounds interesting.
Yeah, I think you get the gist of it, how the map is working. There are 2 spawners in the top, 2 entrance for the enemies, and you have to survive. Yeah, surprise here. And as we go on, now we only have 2 small units, archers on the left and melee units on the right. And I think at this point, I can get a fast forward a bit. We have the switch to the next tier, and here are coming the towers, and now we are seeing some striker units and the spearmans.
Just for my understanding, those towers that just spawn are those mentioned towers from the sheet, which are not built by the player?
That's correct. These are the towers from the sheet, and they have to survive. And you already see this one is quite low by the spearmans. It's quite hard to keep them alive at the later stages.
Yeah, I can imagine so. I think it's good that I do not know this map, because probably some of the viewers don't know the map either, and it's cool probably if I ask some stupid questions.
There are no stupid questions. Feel free to ask everything, same for the chat. So far we're seeing the shaman doing wonders here to keep the units alive. And yeah, the root network is building slowly up, and the archers doing also a very good job here on keeping the stuff alive, the buildings. Now he has already placed the 2 units in front of the towers, so the spearmans will not get through to the tower. And
yeah, makes sense. I'm not sure if the root defense is a good choice, because I think it's one of the most misunderstood mechanics in the game, and here it cannot really shine so far, at least.
You see the 3 units here at the bottom will support. There are no incoming units there, so some support is going through to the attacking ones.
Yes, it's getting better. Until you said it, they were constantly shooting and infight, but now it's getting better and begins to make more and more sense.
Yeah, we are now seeing the switch of units. We have now the shield girl with some archers. That's quite annoying when the units get the shield. You have to deal a lot more damage. I'm not sure how much the shield is in total, and I was too slow. 500, yeah, that's... Ooh, and another switch of units. Now it's getting interesting. Especially for the enemy Muller guy who can daze your units.
Paralyzed, right?
Paralyzed, thank you.
Could we also see a unit that can daze some units? That would be interesting.
Interesting is what Hip says in the chat. Yeah, he's totally right. It's a unit that I barely use, but the purple tree fiend penetrates the shield and makes some true damage, and that is indeed interesting here.
Maybe that was the choice.
If you can kill a unit even with a shield.
Yeah. So make notes for PvP. If you're playing against Avatar Frost, you need the purple tree fiend. Okay, we also have the Triad in the mix at some point, which also do this wonder to keep your units alive. I think we will switch soon to the next phase here. We also have seen now the build of the healing building, which helps a lot with so many units here. still the same
What is
combination
that,
here. Yeah.
that health bar at the top, in the middle? Is that a boss at the end? Or?
Yeah, that is a spawning building at the end.
Okay. I have no idea. I never
It's
played
map
this.
mechanics. Okay, and one shaman died. Let's see how we will handle this. Maybe a root? Yeah, a root. Makes sense. A lot of ranged units. Oh, that's the healing building here.
Very smart.
Okay, and now comes the second part. You will get now a second orb, but yeah, everyone wants the point for only being tier 1. And the towers are switching up, so we have now our cannon tower support and the primary defender going to the front. A bit of a waiting phase, so you could go for your tier 2 and finish building up this one, so we can speed up here a bit. And then, yeah. This is next combination, 3 flyers and 2 shield ladies. But yeah, this is a lot of damage for the anti-air. And I'm not sure if the shield is not able to, if you can't shield the flying units. Or at least the enemy.
Again, a question just from my understanding. Can there spawn multiple waves at the same spawner?
You
yes.
can't...
Okay, so that the time triggered.
Yes.
Okay.
And
yeah,
it was
it makes
something
sense.
I tried on my league, on the pro league, if I can hold them alive, but no, that's not a thing.
You cannot spawn trap them.
Yeah. That's what I meant, yes. And now it's getting interesting. We are now getting the snipers in. And I think we all know from the campaign, they can be very pain in the ass. Sorry for the saying, but yeah, can be quite annoying. And
if you're close by, then it should be not too bad, right? Because they are getting debuffed.
Yeah, at least a bit, yes. I'm not sure. Let's check in a moment. Whoops. Yes, they will get the debuff. Yes.
That saves a little bit of trouble.
Yes. Still, I think a Mark of a Keeper could have made a decent job here. You have those flyers that would be disabled. The snipers would be disabled.
The archers,
would have had insane value here.
Personally, I would also go for more triads. Like, you can sleep all the enemies, and then your towers don't take damage.
I think a lot of players went for the Mark of the Keeper on their run. This is one of the runs who did not do this. I think that's one of the reasons why the league admin sent me this one. To show that there's another way for this.
Yeah, guys, probably someone that needed more than one try to beat the map. Not easy cheesing it.
Okay, and now we are on the last phase, or second to last. We have the big bird and the trumpet guy. I think everyone in this challenge really likes the trumpet guy because he is ending runs in seconds.
How insane is that? Oh, he's aiming and he was disabled somehow.
Yeah.
The left guy was just aiming at the tower, I thought.
Yeah, I think the big part to disable his ability, so he's going for his melee attack, is to have your units very close. Oh, and there is coming the boss. The boss is the big tortoise. I think we will see the same strategy as for the Soul Hunter, with root at some point, and then with the power of range units. Let's... Ooh, he dodged.
Yeah, very good.
Root, and then just all in. Okay, one unit died. And
got enough.
The first run.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, we see from the placement, I think there's much more thoughts behind it probably and try and error than they may look on the first glance. There was awesome spawns. There's coming a lot of enemies. Looks not that easy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's switch over to the next replay.
And as Overlord just said, yeah, you could have had an easier life with using Stranglehold, Mark of the Keeper, so that was for sure not the easy way. Okay.
Okay, let's get into the next replay here. Like shown before, we will have here Shaodw, and I think it's quite obvious what we will see now here with the first spawn of a building. Let's say a standard PvE opening.
Yeah.
So Roland, you have some familiar, you can see a strategy here?
At least the Soul Splicer is obvious, and I think it's very hard. We have seen what comes. It's very hard to skip that. I think Skeleton Warriors could probably make a decent tank here. Shadow has a decent tier 1 tower. Probably just a unit spam with the Soul Splicers. Yeah, we will see.
What I think quite funny, I did also the Shadow run on the Pro League, and I had the same problem as he has. Shyrdal, it's only tuned by, there's no upgrades, so the Soul Splash is getting quite better if you tune it up, so he has more, can take more corpses in. You know what I mean.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what Hif just says, you cannot collect from afar as
Yes, and that's
many
the
of
second
us veteran players probably used to it. Setting your Soul Splicer and sucking your corpses from 50 meters afar or something like that. Yeah, I would not have seen that. But it has no upgrades indeed. Yeah, it's a Rookie League still, no?
And he did it way better than I, because he just spawned 2 of the Soul Splashes. I only spawned 1 and thought, yeah, it's okay. But the healing ability is not enough with only 1. Your units will die in the end. And at the end of my run, someone told me, hey, why didn't you build 2? And I was thinking, yeah, why didn't I build 2? That's a good question.
Yeah, sometimes the best solutions are so obvious, or better solutions than you take in a run in a contest or something like that. And yeah, but simple does not mean that it's obvious to you in that moment.
Yeah, now we're seeing getting the snapshots in,
The
or
purple
some
affinity.
support. Yeah.
Purple was the extra damage?
No, less damage, when I think correct.
Okay.
Let's check again.
Yeah, purple takes
less damage. Yes.
They both would make sense. Why not?
Well, let's wait.
Yeah,
Maybe we
especially
will
for the
see
boss later.
both. Yeah, maybe we'll see both later. Like all player on the map playing on the power limit, as soon as he can spawn a unit, you will see a unit here while collecting energy.
Hey, Hamtaro, that is you just playing?
May I ask, is it a tactical idea to not upgrade your Soul Splicer, or you just didn't have the gold?
No, I think there cannot be a tactical reason behind it, but we're speaking still about the Rookie League, Dutchy.
Yeah, that's the point. There are a lot of players who are new to the game or don't have all the upgrades, and I can tell you, I also don't have every upgrade. Yeah, but as we can see, the units still holding up quite good, and now are coming a lot of medium units, so the Forsaken shine even brighter here.
Forsaken are a decent unit. They do good in almost in any PvE scenario in PvP.
And we have a new guy here, the Executor.
Yeah.
And here are coming the first boss. Let's see if we see something interesting. Maybe an motivate? No,
The boss is
just
melting.
motivate.
There's the motivate.
Yeah, maybe a bit late, but still fine. Yeah, phase 1 done. Let's speed up.
I think he had almost no losses, so the motivate was definitely
Yeah, you can
definitely
see
in
at the
time.
top the void power is at 47, so that was only that unit so far. Okay, now starting the flying stuff with a lot of the Forsaken. I think, yeah, that's a nice hold here. I think the units are also M. Yeah, correct. So, perfect counter on the field. Yeah, and I still think the shield lady is not able to shield flying units.
That's a good question. I actually don't know. I think not, because when I think about it, I've never seen it, and hell, I engaged her a few thousand times, so should have probably seen it.
Maybe we'll test it at some point. Yep, same here. Not going for the tier 2 orb. No one will do this on the replays here in no league, because there are some juicy points you like to have. Okay, and I think now comes the bandits in, but same here, some close units to reduce the damage, and then a lot of the Forsaken dealing perfect damage with this medium units, so they are going down quite fast. And still the Soul Splasher, the king of the game here.
Yeah. And with that formation, getting more and more units in, the towers seem to be pretty safe.
Yeah, we also
Looks
see
good.
now the Skeleton Warriors, also now with upgrades, but they can tank quite good.
What you shall do if you do not have the gold.
Yeah,
By the way,
of course.
By the way, we had the topic of gold farming brought up by Hiv in the chat. Just a recommendation, because it was mentioned that Passage to Darkness farming is a good way to get gold. Yet it is a decent, okayish way to get gold, but think about waiting time, calculate clever. I think in RPPE 9 usually makes a better outcome of gold. Have that in mind.
Thank you for the follow.
Way less waiting time there.
Okay,
And
now,
Passage to Darkness runs
Spitfire, cast off!
thank you for the follow too. What you now see is that the damage is racking quite up. So the Soul Splashes are quite empty at the moment, because this unit is dealing a lot of damage and they die outside of range of the Soul Splicer. But luckily that's the end boss here, so it's not too important. Now the motivate, I think he is going down quite fast with this amount of... Okay, switching all Forsakens.
Yeah, he wants to know it. He really wants to know it.
Getting some seconds in here. Okay,
And
with
we're at the second rookie replay. We've seen a nature and a shadow defense. You haven't missed so much so far.
And feel free to check out the video on demand later. We'll post that, no worries. Let's jump over and whoop. We can also start some music again. And if you were there in the last stream, you know what's happening after the first two replays of the rookies. That's correct. It's a quiz time.
Quiz.
Yeah, you triggered Dutchy.
Yes, I'm awake now. You woke me up.
Okay, then let's check what the question is. It's similar to the last one. So, which is the most used color and how often. I will post the line. You are now allowed to send in your guesses. So keep in mind we have 18 players, so you can't send in something like 20. You can, but it's probably not possible. Every player went for only one tier, so all was tier 1. Let's wait some more and I can drink something.
I'd like to go with the Shadow 69.
I haven't seen any Frost in the guesses yet, so I think I'll go with Frost.
Yeah. Also, just reading, there's also no fire. Why is no one posting fire?
Fire.
I think no, the people are they want to win, and it totally makes sense not to go for fire. Fire is a decent faction, but fire is not known for great defense. Not even more not on tier 1, and I think keeping out fire is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think everyone had his choice here. So I will post the line and there are no entries anymore. What is your 2 guesses? You can't play along in the event, but
Frost 7.
Frost 7, okay. And
I go with the nature, guys. I think nature is a good call. And I go with Capo nature 8.
Okay. The results are interesting because no one took fire and no one took frost, and we have 5 shadow and 13 nature. So let's check who got the closest to 13 nature. We have a lot of shadow, nature 8, nature 9. I think nature 9 is the correct, it's the nearest one, and the first one who posted was Demon. Yeah, correct.
Nice.
So could you please send me your in-game name so you can receive a nice booster sponsored by the Skylords Reborn team?
Congratulations.
Well, zero frost. You just destroyed Bolin. That's totally unbelievable. That in a rookie contest, 5 people took Shadow and 0 took Frost. That's completely overwhelming. Wouldn't have expected that.
And yes, Capo, I sent it out the last boosters. Schattendasein, you're late with the Shadow 9, but he was on the same spot, so maybe in the next quiz. I'm not sure. I think you answered on my mail, Capo. Or was someone else?
We don't have a delete all button. It's deleted now. We have a collect all button.
Yeah, okay. Demon, just post your in-game name here in the Twitch chat so I can copy out the name and I don't make a typo or something like that.
Yeah, what Dutchy says.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. Yeah, just want to be sure, not that someone else gets something nice.
I should have written Dutchy down.
Okay, and with that, we are going to the next part, and this is the Pro League. The Pro League has the same map, but on difficulty expert, and the rules changed a bit. I mean a bit by only one rule changed. We still have beat the map on tier 1, same as before. Use only small and medium-sized units, same as before. Friendly buildings have to survive, same as before. But if you beat it once, you get 2 points. If you beat it twice with different colors, you get 4 points. So if you want to have the 10 points for the event, you have to play it 2 times.
Yeah, that's cool, and it probably pulls some people out of the comfort zone. that they say, "Oh, I'm very, very confident with this and that color on tier 1," and interesting, nice, like it.
Okay, the first run would be by Dire. Let me check. Are you in the room? Yes, you are in the room.
Yeah, that's me.
Happy to
welcome,
have
Dire.
you. Let's
Hello.
switch over to
Hello.
the replay.
We're seeing 2 runs of him now.
No,
Because-
just-
No, only one.
Okay, only one. But
That's
you did
the
2.
Frost run.
yes, I did. Everyone did too, but
Okay.
wouldn't want to take up all the time.
What was your second color, if I may ask?
I was very boring, and I played Shadow.
Okay. Why
What's-
boring?
Yes, I wouldn't say boring because we're still talking here on export mode, so it's a bit more action here. Okay.
I'm very curious.
Let's start the replay. And we're seeing a Frost Mage. So, do you have, was it your first try when you beat the map, or how does it feel? How many attempts did you do?
It was my first Frost try. I'd been trying Fire because there was a bonus challenge for Fire. And Fire is soul killing. It will absolutely ruin you. And then I was like, well, what is the faction that can really prevent a building from being destroyed? And that's Frost.
That's
Yeah, indeed.
yeah, that makes sense. I did similar thinking, like, what is the best unit in defending? Yeah, Frost is the defending faction, so let's go for Frost. But I spent, I think, 20 runs and then decided, yes, skip Frost. And we're seeing now the Northern Keep, and it's one of your key cards on this run, correct?
Yeah. It turns out that if your units are unkillable, that's pretty good.
Who would have thought that?
Yeah, no, it was a surprise. It's because you'd think it's a hard DPS check because there's this constant wave coming on, but it turns out like the DPS check isn't that harsh as long as your units are just alive the entire time.
Yeah, so for people who are just not familiar with the ability of the Northern Keep, when you activate it for 15 energy, your units are getting invincible. So 100% damage taken goes to nothing. And the tower taking less damage too. So as long as they are in the range of the tower, all is fine.
Yep, and you need 2 of them to keep the effect up the entire time, 100% of the time.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
sure.
probably the reason why you don't have a lot of units at the moment, because you need the 15 energy always.
Yeah, exactly. I'm spending all my energy just keeping that ability active.
Yeah, and it may sound so easy. You have 2, you have 100% uptime of invincible units, but it's often not that easy, as we've seen on the mage. If they the circle is quite tiny, and if your units walk out and get hurt, everybody playing an RPV 10 or so with 2 Northern Keeps may know it's not that easy with 100% invincibility. They may sound.
And yeah, I see the shields is quite annoying. You can't kill the units faster than they spawn at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
there
archers are racking up here.
There was a building
Yeah.
built in the lower left. Is
Yeah,
it a
already
sigil?
two
Yeah,
sigil.
okay.
And yeah, now coming the Miller units, and yeah, with the paralyzing, but I think, yeah, he can paralyze it. Just was.
Yeah, they don't deal damage,
Timeout,
so they don't
yeah.
get to paralyze you either.
Yeah, still the archer from the last wave, and the tower here at the bottom getting a bit low on health. And now comes the titular. Yeah, also the units in the middle don't have a lot of time to regenerate their energy.
Yeah, it was a close call in between, and I'm here sitting, covered my mouth with my hand, and saying, "Oh, this looks quite close. This looks quite close."
Yeah, and now we see also why the Shadow did more damage because all these units are small counters. So now when we are changing to the medium units, yeah, it's taking a bit longer.
Yeah, and also I just have way less units.
Yeah,
than
of
Shadow
course,
Player,
of
right?
course.
Way
But
less.
ooh,
way
I
less.
see a
Underpowered
new
my voice
unit.
was at point.
Okay, and now coming the boss. As long as the tower is active and the girl is not flying outside of the range like this, it's okay.
Yeah.
And now we see
Oh,
the
there's bosses
difference.
now.
Yeah, the
Probably.
difference, two of them.
Oof.
Oh, okay, the minefield. Bit annoying. Throwing out your units. Oh, and I think, is it a spell that they don't? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
it's a
freezing
winter
spell.
tide.
Yeah, haven't
Wintertide.
seen that in a while.
I love that spell, and I'm so surprised that it doesn't see more play. You'd
Yeah,
say that's like revenge at tier 1 would be really good.
Yeah, and for this scenario, it is gold.
Yes, home soil could have been an idea too, but that one's, of course, an obvious choice too.
Okay, we're getting more towers in. Interesting, okay.
So far in the back is interesting. I would have thought a little bit more forward could be an idea.
So the reason I placed them back is because I just didn't want them to tank anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can
Just
die.
for
Your
fun.
units probably won't die with the ability. And yeah, with the sigil, just as a fall net of damage.
It's not even a full net. It's absolutely necessary.
Oh,
because
okay.
the units are in the center. The hornblowers will absolutely just use their ability on the buildings. They won't try and melee anything.
Yeah.
I only found out later when I did my Shadow run that you can control their AI, but for this run, I absolutely needed the sigil.
I see the map is decently balanced because it was really close. It looks like an awesome map. I like the concept. Funny.
Yeah. At the moment, there are only, let's not say only, but yeah, there are currently 2 bosses, and then the map ends. Maybe there will be an update at some point with more phases, with more stages. But dealing with that map on tier 1 was a challenge. So I think the team did an awesome job in finding a nice challenge for every player here of every skill level.
Hey,
So-
Metagross, what's up?
Okay, and now the unit's getting back to the back towers. Okay, interesting. And yeah, the
Yeah,
sniper, I think the units are not close enough. Yeah, he's dealing full damage. Ooh.
Yeah, he has still way less units than we've
Yeah.
seen in the Shadowy playoffs. So,
Oh,
the
even
void power
damaging.
is much higher, and
Yes, yes.
it's harder with Frost than I would have expected. Probably some people in the Rookie League tested Frost and just
Decided to
said,
switch.
"Oh no."
Yeah. But also keep in mind we're playing here on expert, so the units are stronger too.
Yeah, and it's more of them, I think.
I will say, like, it looks precarious, but it feels fairly comfortable. Like, you're never really in any danger. You have the shields for your towers. Your units are mostly unkillable.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, and here we saw the trumpet guy. You're right, that was a 1000 damaging, absorbing shield and still getting through and damaging the tower. That's... yeah, that would be a run killer without the sigil. Yeah, now you have to keep an eye on 3 abilities, so your Northern Keeps and your Sigil, so even more energy you have to spend and going to the Void.
Yep.
Okay,
Home
the left
soil.
one.
I had home soil in my deck. I don't remember if I ended up using it. I remember not being able to afford it for a lot of the times that I wanted to use
And
it.
maybe at the
Yeah,
boss
okay,
at the
okay.
end.
It was just something in certain situations. I thought, oh, now a home star would be very handy, and
Okay, that kind of boss.
but I cannot see what you have seen in the moment when you have played it, and it was a first run, as you said. So very hard to say what's doable energy-wise. Will you
Okay.
trigger?
The boss, Glyph, for probably safety here. And yeah, a lot of energy probably, but you need... Oh, the first tower goes down.
Yeah, I think
And
that if I
I'm sorry.
had a second try, I could have done it without casualties, but got a little
Yeah,
scared.
that was a clean run.
GG.
Very well. Great job.
Thank you,
And
thank you.
yeah.
Rebuilding the tower immediately.
I hope
I wasn't
everyone...
entirely sure if there was more coming.
Yeah, I hope everyone did some notes here, because that was clean PvE. You can use the same strategy on the higher RPvE maps, the random maps. So same for the Shadow strategy.
A quote of the day to this map, I'd say, comes from Melon Overlord. He says, "If I went the rest of my life not playing this map again, I would be all right." Seems he had some more troubles, probably.
Yeah, I think that realistically, like these maps look kind of easy when you see others play it, but I think for a lot of rookies, this was really rough. It requires a good amount of micro and a good amount of like knowledge of the map.
Yeah, and the cards. If you don't know that the Northern Keep has this ability, yeah, problem. Okay, we will now jump over to the next replay, and this is the fire replay. Sadly, we don't have a win here. We have a run of Majora, who spent hours and probably half of his sanity on this map. I think a lot of players tried the fire run, because there was a bounty if you can beat the map on export with only small and medium units and so on. And yeah, that was his best run, and I think he got it the farthest into the map. So let's see how he did here. You tried also the fire run?
I tried and I got nowhere near as far as Majora. It's extreme, like compared to the other three factions, it's so harsh.
Yes, I also
You just
tried.
have no sustain.
I also tried and was chatting with Majora, his thought process, how he approached it with mass archers, mass trucks, and so on. And he found out the good strategy in the end, that you have to, you can't go mass something, you have to transcend to other cards at some point, make a transition. At the moment, we are seeing a lot of trucks and building up the mortar towers, and that's the key on this map. Yes?
Sorry, my wife is called. Sorry.
But you already see, you might not notice it, but there's already this annoying and tedious amount of micro going on, where every time a unit is low health, he runs back to the tower, holds
and
position,
heals up,
and then has the other units fight for a while. And over the course of trying that for hours, you will hate those tiny little units. You will hate them.
Yeah. And also he has now the 4 mortar towers who wants to have his attack command every, I don't know, 20 seconds or something like this. So even more things to think about. At the moment, the mortar towers and the nomad at the top can hold this easily off because of pushback, and the small counters countering the spearmen on the right. And of course with the support of the mortar tower, which deals insane damage for tier 1. But of course you need a unit close, else they will not attack. Or you can't place the attack command, let's say it that way.
At least for now, it looks way clearer and easier than the frost defense we have seen.
I hope Majora is
can
not
imagine
hearing
the
this.
problems.
A lot harder, I think.
Yes,
I
it's
cannot-
getting harder.
Yeah, for sure. I can imagine that. And
Volley.
hey, we know Majora is an awesome PvP player, so he has some awesome micro skills. But still, this is a hell of a job here, as you said.
Okay, always playing the attack command before the units spawn, that yeah, the damage is raining down before the units coming in. Even getting the 5th tower in to shoot. And yeah, the pushback with the small units is key here. And yeah, now we are getting to the medium units, and now it's getting difficult. On the left side we have the nomads, which are medium counters, but on the right side the thugs, yeah, not the best choice here. They are getting low on health, so you have to keep in mind to go back. And now spawning in the railing banner. Not the railing banner, the banner of glory, sorry.
Glory. Railing is tier 2.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It was one of the cards that came to my mind when I just went through the fire tier 1 as a reminder to see what are his tools, what has he available, and yeah, just spamming units with a banner.
No. Yeah, well, not spamming. It's just a healing building in the end. So he don't has to walk back to heal. Has his unit in the front, and so has ground presence for his for his towers. Getting the first boss in.
I would have expected more losses. I'm
That's the funny thing. Check the void pool. We had 4 energy there. I think he hasn't lost a single unit at this point. Probably now losing the tower. No.
No,
okay.
Not a single unit of building. That's insane.
Okay, now killing these. Now switching to the archers, because the birds are coming.
I'm not sure if the archers are a good idea here. I think.
Why not a bandit towers with healing abilities, and then have a bunch of archers near the tower all the time? They'll heal automatically as well.
Yeah, we'll see. Also getting the cannon in, the anti-air cannon. And he decided on not on the fire one, which is normally used. He had the hope that the Shadow ability, who is dealing damage to the nearby enemies, that this may help him. But in the end, he wasn't sure if that was the case.
My first thought was that probably the red one would have been the better choice, but it seems they can deal so fast with the enemies that the purple was a decent choice here. It was a good pick.
Really, I think also that is not getting in the rage mode. I could probably have turned the tower, so they don't have to spin around when the units are spawning, so may have saved a bit.
Awesome stable so far. It's a pity that this is not a successful run.
Yeah, and probably just because of RNG of Mr. Trumpet guy.
Okay.
I don't think it's RNG.
Yeah, it's not RNG, but he is focusing the closest unit, and if your closest unit is a building, that's bad.
I think it's actually a little more complicated. From what I've seen, it will target first melee units with melee, then buildings with the horn, and only then ranged units with melee.
Okay, yeah, that we will see that soon, because now we are getting to the last phase, I think. Let's speed up.
I would have even guessed that he has a priority on his ability.
I've never seen him use his ability on units, at least not in Survive.
No, he does not use it on units, but I thought, at least from my feelings on RPVE, where you have, let's say, a little bit different situation, that if he has his ability available, that he will use it on a building if a building is near.
So I know for sure that in Survive that didn't happen, because in my Shadow replay I used Wraith Blades specifically to tag him into combat.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Very smart, but a lot of micro then probably.
Well, I mean, the advantage of Shadow is that you just have Soul Splicer, so they just stand around. And
Correct.
it would be really hard
You
to do.
don't
It was
care.
hard to do with Fire.
Okay, he's getting in a melee unit, so maybe that was the key here. So he's focusing the melee unit. Let's see. I think now it's trumpet time. Yeah, trumpet
Would
time.
make the melee
Let's
units
go to
closer.
normal speed here. And he's focusing the archers at the top here, and the left the nomads. Yeah, but he's dealing a lot of damage here. How much damage does he deal? 2 sticks.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's so much HP and dealing so much
Spitfire
damage.
cast off.
Okay, first trumpet guy survived. Always spamming this ability of the towers. And yeah. What you saw on the right side was the end of the run. And I think he will have done this way more times, and often just the AI decided on, oh, there's a tower. I like the tower. Let's kill the tower.
This is really a pity because it was a very creative, very micro-intense run, and yeah, so sad.
It's also incredibly close. I think it would have been 2 more waves.
Yeah,
after
yeah,
this,
that's
or
last
also-
wave. You see the gate is open, so yeah, now is coming the turtle. So he only had to deal with 2 trumpet guys more, one on the left, one on the right, and then he could have win. Not too sure how to deal with the turtles. I think with a bit kiting, and maybe he has a mine. I mean, he has a lot of energy at the moment, so maybe with that. But yeah.
Hiding in a mine, yeah, could have been possible. That's how
But
you can
he
usually
threw
do
the
it.
tower, and I think we all can agree that is still an awesome run here, and it was very close.
Yeah, fire love, it was cool.
Okay, and with that, let's jump over. And yeah, I think the joke is not working a second time, but you know what's happening now after we have seen another 2 replays.
Quiz.
Let me draw a line, or let's first ask the question before we make the line. So we have seen the run of Try.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, inside joke. Something about writing names and butchering names, and I failed with writing names. Let's say it that way. Dire, and used a lot of abilities. And now the big question is, how many exactly did he use? So keep in mind, the ability is for the building, the frost building. But he also used, I think, another ability. Yeah, the sigil. So it's not only the tick-tock of the Northern Keep, but also the sigil. Let's get the music on.
That's a great question.
By the way, we hear no music, or do we?
There's
I'm not
only
sure.
on the stream.
Yeah, forget. Yeah, you're stupid.
I think if I had to guess for this, I think it's nearing the 80 or 90.
Mm-hmm.
If
think
not
it's less.
above the 100.
I think it's less. This map is around 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I
you need
think
to
it must
activate
be.
it a lot of times.
I'm not sure, and I do not want to watch it. I would go with Grug this time, and I say 69 is quite close.
Okay. So Short
I was
moment.
just joining halfway, so I have no idea what's going on. You're
We-
basically trying to survive waves, right?
Pardon?
You're surviving waves to a certain extent.
Yeah, we are streaming the PvE League here, and that is a survival map. And yeah, we are just now at the quiz.
How many orbs do you have normally? How many did you have?
The challenge was only 1 orb. Feel free to check out the Twitch stream. You will see the rules there for the next challenge. In the Discord, you only see my screen, and there's nothing happening at the moment. So,
I see.
okay, I think
No
everyone had a
worries.
chance for his quiz answer. So let's make the line and let's see at the results of the quiz. And the correct answer, every dot you see here on the diagram is 1 action. And the correct answer is 52. So let's see, we have Anske.
We have 50.
Yeah, with exactly 52. So,
Who is this guy?
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This is sus. Sus. This is quite sus.
Yeah, congratulations. That was. I think he was sitting there and was watching, just scrolling down the Twitch stream bar some minutes and making check notes. I think your in-game name is just Anske, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so. Okay. Yeah, and with that, we will have a short break. We are good in time, so like 5 minutes, stand up, stretch your body, get something to drink, get to the toilet, and we will be back in like 3 to 5 minutes. And yeah, see you soon again. Okay, people, I hope you are doing fine and you're ready for the next part. I hope you all got something to drink, got something to eat, and are ready for the Master League. Let's check the rules of the Master League. Whoop. So, the Master League is not on the survival map. We are switching maps. We are going to the Nightmare Shard. I have some chatting with the team, and some people like the map very hard, and some people don't like the map.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Really, there are people that like this map and
These
like this
people
map
exist.
for speedrunning?
These people exist apparently, and they will play this map on the Master League. So let's check what the rules are. We have 2 points for killing 6 witches in the first 10 minutes. A strategy for this map is to keep them alive, to spawn block them. There can only be 4 witches on the field at the same time. So if you can block the 4, you have win life. So you don't have to care with them. So killing the 6 witches in the first 10 minutes make you or force you to deal with them. Let's say it that way. No buildings, units, and spells spawned, played, moved in the northern area. The northern area is this one flagged here. So it's a nice spot to block stuff. And yeah, I never have done this before, so I just got this information from the team. And if you're thinking what is the mean with the northern part, that is that one. Next is the pure frost deck or the pure shadow deck. We will see 2 shadow and 1 frost deck soon. The reason here is that you're not playing nature, because nature has some nice disabling tools like the keeper, and also the fire has the termite hill, which is also nice on the map. So people say, I haven't used it before, but that doesn't mean it's not useful. And destroy our spawner with melee units that's spawned from your deck. So yeah, you can't go in just with the giant worm and fly around. Yeah, not giant worm, it's nature card, but you know what I mean. And the last one, build no walls. That's also to make it more spicy. Normally you can build the walls near your buildings and near your base, and the witches will attack the wall before going to the shard. And yeah, with this 2 points here, you make it way difficult.
Yes, Capo. What insane brain did come up with that rules and knew it was possible to do it? I'm
Dutchy,
so
of course.
excited what we will see now, because this is really insanity what we're seeing here. The rules are just insanity. This wow.
Okay.
I think that if you're a new player, like, it's important to understand that these rules just basically take away everything that normally makes the map fast and easy.
Yeah, fast and or easy. Everything is taken out, like Dar said, that makes this map doable and not a totally nightmare. And even then, this map can be very challenging.
But it's in the name, it's a nightmare shot.
It's a nightmare shot. It's solo. Solo is very hard. This is one of the
Oh
longest.
yeah, sorry, I haven't mentioned that. That is normally a 2-player map. We are looking now. It's not a solo map normally.
Yeah, what Big Wet says. Just what Big Wet says. This should be illegal. This is soloing one of the 2 ugliest maps that probably the game has, with disabling every stuff that makes it halfway playable. I'm so excited what we will see now, and seeing the name Pritstift has shown some insane replays over the last years. So I'm very hyped what we will see now.
Yeah, we will start with Pritstift. who did the fastest run. I think same for the last week's, yeah, for the last challenge. So we see now the fastest run at the first tier, and it's a shadow run. So let's get right into it. We're seeing a card which I normally not see often, and that's the Witch Claws. Most people are more fan of the horse.
Charger.
Thank you. And yeah, walking to the top, having here some units, but focusing on the top first. They are just here, and now getting.
I think we will see a bait.
Yeah, bait.
Makes sense.
And then
Pulling out all the enemies.
getting in with the Witch Claws and using the ability. I be totally honest with you, I never have used the ability before, but that's making the units explode after a time, which dealing enough damage to kill the first spawner, which is quite interesting and
creative.
Nice. Yeah,
it was so obvious when you saw it what will happen, but still this is so creative to come up with. It's a real Pritstift. Just sick. It's crazy tactic, and I think the Witch Claw down there for new players. If you have units close to the shard, you get some extra energy.
Yeah.
He seems like he found a sweet spot to grab this. This is insane strategy what we see here.
Okay, next we see killing the archers. Because he killed the spawning buildings so fast, there was only one archer unit here. Normally, I think 4 or something like this. So
3, I think it's 3, but I'm not sure.
And now we see taking over the brains. And
yeah.
To keep in mind, the rule was the spawning buildings has to be destroyed by a melee unit. It doesn't care if you use flying units in general, just the spawning building has to be destroyed by melee.
He drags them away from the anti-air, so that the enemy's anti-air does not hit them when he overtakes them.
Yeah, on the left side.
And it's quite interesting what he does, because one of the most easy mode approaches here is that you play mana wings, for example, because you have tons of ground units, and he circumvents this by just overtaking some flying units to get to the same getting the same result. This is impressive, really good
Flyers
strategy.
on tier 1 are so strong, and now it's just waiting here. And I don't know what he did, but all the units moved around, and now he can take.
I can explain you.
Okay.
I can explain you that. That's one of the few things I know about this map. If you go to the certain spot where the left brain is, if you have a unit exactly over there, those 2 squads move together as we have seen. This is something you usually do with your mana wings too when playing this map. So this was intended what he did here.
With that, he can take the back 2 wells very early. Yeah.
That is insane. I've never seen that in a casual run. That he knew. There's so much strategy behind this.
And here's already coming the first witch. Keep in mind, killing 6-1 in the first 10 minutes. So we are here at 4 minutes, and that's the first one to kill.
There are no troops guarding the shard.
And
at
of
this
course,
point,
if the witch were to make it to the shard,
that's good point. You're seeing here a lot of spells hitting the ground. That's a feature of the map. And yeah, maybe the witches will die on the way down. So here's poison, or here's a plague. So maybe they won't make it till the defense. But you are seeing already here a Soul Splicer. And here's coming the next one.
This map has a lot of RNG in it. And I think that's why I laughed so hard when you said there are people that actually love to play this map. Because I know even speedrunners hate this map for these RNG factors that you have on this map. It's really hard to get a run like the other, and that's what speedrunners usually want to have.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think the spells are time-based and not random, so... I think...
The spells they are quite they are time based but random which comes, and
okay.
the witch spawn is also random
Yeah,
as far as I
that's
know.
correct.
If the team did not change something about it, that is a random factor too.
Okay, building
I
the...
was
tier
told
two.
that it depends on whether or not you play single player or two player.
Ooh.
If you play single player, it's supposedly consistent in which order they come. But
Okay, that's very interesting. Good to know.
Okay, he cleared the tier 2 base here, and now is coming a witch his way. Probably just killing it, because he needs, I think, some more. I haven't counted now. I think we had 4 witches or something like this.
I'm sure the league team counted them.
Yeah, they did. They did.
We can be sure this is a
Yeah.
legit run.
So, witch on the left side, and getting directly into the freeze here, which, yeah, nearly killed her. Yeah, nearly. Not totally, but 1 or 2 more hits. So let's see what's the next part here. He has a lot of energy and spawns in a Soul Splicer for the defense, probably against the witch. Killing the last witch here. On this side, oh, now have to deal with the big guys. And here comes the other big guy. Okay.
Interesting. That's very interesting. I think I've never seen a harvester in a Pritstift run.
Getting quite the beating here, but I think he will survive. Let's check what's here going on. Okay. Having the small units taking the damage.
I think.
Oh,
can
okay.
It be that
that was a short being. Getting the power back to the void pool.
usual tasks need unusual approaches or something like that. Can it be that he just parks the witch down there?
I think so, yeah. Oh, and now we see the Fallen's Curse. I really like the card, even in PvP. Other people may know it's not cool, but I like it. It can kill camps so fast. Sadly, it's not spreading to this part. So, yeah. I think he has to go again. Yeah, already here moving with his units. Let's check the witches. Here are 2 on the way. And this one is still fighting against his units. And yeah,
we still hold position here.
Yes, this is holding. So yeah, another one of the spells. And now we are just waiting here for a moment. And all units will just magical disappear.
Just to say that, Demon, the promo harvester would not have been the better choice. I think Pritstift, he played so much he can probably afford, or maybe even has a promo harvester, and not playing a promo harvester when you have one. That's the real gentleman stuff.
Okay, here also getting a nice hold position for the 2 witches. So we have here 2 trapped. Here's 1 trapped. Oh, the harvester is walking again. And here's coming the last one. If you can get her somehow fixed at a position. Oh, okay, porting the guy. Then he's safe with the witches for the moment. Okay, now it's probably just going in with the harvester and killing the spawner. First focusing here that this will work, and then go in with the harvester. Okay, porting. Let's see, it's the nature or the gift.
Yeah, it's a nature. He's in a normal speed, so it must be the nature. Gives him a little bit extra heal. Not sure if I think the heal was the main decision here for the warp, because
yeah, there was no reason.
He was
for
so afraid that he was so afraid of the spell field. I cannot imagine.
Yeah, okay, and now it's cleaning up for the camp, and we can check here. He did the blocking of the witches, so we won't see any more witches spawning now.
You can
Tier
see how
3.
desperate he was, as he even played Unholy Power, which is usually not in his repertoire, I guess. So these were really harsh restrictions here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Just
That's-
cleaning up here that the buildings are not attacking his base properly. Going for the second energy well, and now we see another unit I haven't seen in a long time, the Shadow Insect.
Oh, that's a typical Prit. It's a strong unit with many options, and it's fast, and it has steadfast, so cannot be knockbacked.
Yeah, and now just
Pretty-
using the ability, and boom,
Yeah,
next spawner
nice. Very nice with a melee unit.
down. With a melee unit, that's correct. That is the important part. As I saw some runs here, I was just thinking, yeah, you can just use the ability from some units, but no, you have to use melee units. Okay, here's just the Roid return with the Furniture Flash. And let's see where's... Oh, okay, here we go for the next one, with the Saturnal this time.
Close to the shard. Stop them.
Which is not a melee unit.
Troops guarding
That's
the shard.
correct.
Your forces are
But I
under
think he's
attack.
going for his tier 4 probably now. The only thing is that if you do not kill this camp
Ah.
very fast, as he...
Okay, he used a unit to... That was quite nice here with the spells and with the Fanatic. Decimating here the unit's quite nice.
There's not much left.
Yeah. Now spawning in even the snapshots. And let's see what's next. He still needs the melee unit for the camp.
There are no troops guarding the
Probably, yeah, we see the big guy again. He is his
Hey, check-
spawn killer number 1.
Took out so much, the harvester can come through.
shard. Shadow bases are no more.
Okay, cleaning up and probably then going tier 4. Okay, first building the orb. Let's see, the Saturnal is dead. We see the harvester walking, and we see no gold chest.
Guarding the shard.
Okay, standing here on a very dangerous place, to be honest. Some
doubt
brains
you'll s-
can
I
spell.
doubt you will see any gold chests in.
Yeah, I know.
It's so sad, but true.
I told him in the last expert Masters League and we saw way more open gold chests than I would have expected.
Yeah.
But I would be disappointed if we see that in a Pritstift run.
Okay, and
really
here
would
with
be
2
disappointed.
spells,
Encampments are
the
destroyed.
next spawner is down.
Witches are close to the shard. Stop them.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. You don't
Few
have to
more
clear the
left.
camp if you just need to kill the
Troops
spawner.
guarding the shard. Your forces are under attack.
So let's see, we are seeing now the Overlord marching to the north. Okay, with a port. Ah, it's healing more than the poison can deal, I see.
I always mix up those two maps, those nightmare maps. These the one with the defending part in the end? No,
No,
this
no,
isn't.
that's
No.
the second one. Yeah.
Okay, so
one,
this is just the one where you have to kill the spawners and then the witches.
Yeah.
Yes. Then you
So
win.
he's just rushing through to the spawner with one of his overlords, probably then kill him. Yeah. Oh, he used the offering even. I have learned to use the offering this Monday. Tuesday? Sure.
Close to the shard. Stop them.
Okay,
You
spamming
can-
spills.
Just see the speedrunner's attitude. He's just focusing on the most necessary things.
Yeah.
Giving the units a bait and then just walking through, killing the spawner. Not interested in the rest.
Okay. With a Fanatic, still strong card even after the changes. And now going for a spawner. And yeah, if you see how good the Overlord is healing here, that's quite nice here.
I think most damage is
If nature spawns
avoided.
destroyed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the frenetic rework was great because it can do the same job if you
Witches are close to the
um,
shard. Stop them.
can deal with the mechanic of
Beware.
the frenetic.
Guarding the shard.
Yeah, with that,
It's really a cool thing.
We
Yeah, that's
see
it.
here a GG in 90 and something. That was quite fast. I be honest, even with a full deck, I'm not sure if I can do sub 20.
Even we together can hardly do it in sub 20 probably with
Yeah,
normal deck.
so this is very, very nice run here.
Yeah, insane. Really GG.
Okay, let me let me get the next replay, which is Salty Popcorn. Big props for that name. I think you are in our call. So speak up. Let's check if the sound is working. We can't hear you at the moment.
Is Solid Popcorn shut da sein?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Nice to know.
Yeah, so looks like we have some sound problems at the moment.
Hello?
Oh, now it's working. We can hear you.
Hello.
Awesome,
Hi,
you can see the screen. So let me see. Let's switch that the audience can also see the stream. So you decided for the Frost run, correct?
Yeah.
That was one of
Well,
the two
I
choices.
started Shadow first too, but then I thought, no, I'll do this Frost thing.
Okay, I would think the most would go for the Shadow, but we will see some nice Frost action now. We see also the archers here in the bottom part, and one squad in the top, or a big army to be honest, dealing with the brains.
And a totally unexpected move, going to the middle.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, let's see what's going on. The bottom unit is already on the left side for defending.
First, I started defending in the middle. Because of that, they go middle first.
Ah, okay.
So just to focus on getting your witches, but having probably a harder life on getting tier 2. But I think
Absolutely, absolutely.
with Frost, I have no idea. But this Shadow player showed so much creativity in dealing with this unusual task. I would have no idea how you could do that with Frost.
Oh, well, it took me quite a few runs until I got even to tier 2.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
I don't even know which the two you would take as Frost.
That's why I wanted to point it out for people who probably do not know this map so good, that this task was insane. Alone doing it, getting 10 points is so
Yeah,
respectable.
Like I say, the Rookie League is nice, the Pro League is nice, but the Master League is kind of insane. So yeah, now we're seeing the first witch. Keep in mind, the points are getting if you kill 6 witches in the first 10 minutes. So we had 4 minutes already, and this is one of the witches who has to be killed. Another one is coming here. Another one is just died here by the frost. I was too slow. Yeah, I think you focused first on the witches and then got it to tier 2, correct?
I tried to do it faster, but whenever I tried to go tier 2, there came witches from the right side, and I thought, no, that's with Frost impossible.
Yeah, okay. I would probably have done it the same. Just play it safe, focus on the witch stuff, and then go for the rest of the map.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, just making it to the finish line here is an insane respectable thing.
Well, as
This is
soon as you have
crazy.
tier 2 with Frost, it isn't a thing anymore. It's just
Okay.
when you get there.
That's a
We-
call.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
very
we will
excited
see
what
how
we will
this will
see.
work. So yeah, another witch is coming in. And now we see the Sigil doing Sigil stuff on Sigil. And this is the trap for the witch. I never have seen this before, but it works like a charm. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Here-
this one doesn't work.
Yeah. I think the plan was
But
another
it was
one.
my luck. There were only 5 witches, and I didn't realize it. So this one will die later, right before I hit 10 minutes.
Oh, okay,
If
so
I
it was
didn't
a
kill it
save.
there, it would have been a disqualified run.
Yeah, so it was good in the end. So we have
Yeah.
here one trapped witch, here another one, and here's coming in the last one.
There are no
Yes.
troops guarding the shard.
You should see just the bright smile on my face. This
Yeah,
is
this
such
is-
a smart solution. I like it. It's so simple. It's energy efficient and it's smart and it works. I like it.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, but it's important to take the green one because it will stay
Regenerate.
forever
Yeah.
because of the regeneration.
Okay. Oh,
Cool move.
so we see some movement on the right side, probably going then for the tier 2
No
soon.
troops guarding the shard.
How can you take this with tier 1? This
Yeah,
is
but
You should just build a
crazy.
ton of
With-
turrets.
More towers, even more towers.
Yeah, I see you're sitting on a shit ton of energy.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
impressive.
Witches are close to the shard.
And as
Stop
soon
them.
as they fire, yeah, they move. The units are moving. And
You need
here's
to
coming
build
reinforcement.
3 towers first, because the units won't attack, so the units are already a little bit down until the camp is going to attack you.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
A bit bad of timing. There are coming 2 of
Yeah.
the Twilight units. The last unit that was a bit bad.
I think with all the fails I had, I could have taken out like 3 minutes maybe, but
Ooh.
I had such bad runs before that I just said I will
That's a nice
submit this
glyph.
one.
Nice glyph, and we saw the home soil and even the tide. So that's all what the Frost repertoire has there on tier 1.
Yeah, so
Yep.
sometimes the bird turned around and attacked my unit, so it's important that they don't get knocked
I
back.
see. And I was thinking, is it a attack buff? Oh, there's coming the last witch. It's also nice that you have all witches on one side.
Yeah, that was really lucky. That was super lucky.
Okay, and with that, yeah, it's just cleaning up now.
Witches are close
Will
to the
take
shard.
forever with
Stop
power,
them.
but some units are going down there.
There are no
Let's
troops
speed up a
guarding
bit. Okay, the spells are
Yeah.
annoying.
Bad luck with this.
Okay, getting in close for the units here. FL towers. And
Witches are close to the shard.
killing him and going tier 2. Of course, double frost.
There are no troops guarding the shard.
Keep in mind, the spawner has to be defeated by melee units. That was probably the main reason for that one. And now we see
Exactly.
temps. Okay. Oh, one died there. I saw
Yeah,
that.
I was walking on the other side.
Yeah,
and didn't
and,
see it die.
and the sky cannon killed one of the units. But still a lot of energy. So if you have seen, the Pritstift was, I think, the whole run on nearly 0 energy in his bank. And here we have a lot possibilities to spawn
Energy is
stuff.
not the problem with Frost.
Yeah, but you don't have the nice white return at the moment.
Shard. Stop
Okay, we are flying to the middle. We have the... Oh, I missed that.
the shard.
When did
Yeah,
you
there
took
was
them?
a.
That was at the very start, right? With Imperials.
There's something around there.
Okay. Do the witches ignore them?
No, they are already kept all.
Okay, you took the bells after you kept the...
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, okay, now I get it.
To the shard. Stop them.
Okay, a lot of units. We see Storm Singers and the dinosaur.
This one was a late idea. I started with the Imperials trying to get this the T3,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just saw these raptors are super effective.
Oh, and some spells.
Witches are close to the shard.
That's
Okay,
a quite nice spot here. You get the poison, you get the plague.
Yeah, and the raptors are a smart idea. I just had to look up what's the ability, what do they do? Usually a completely useless unit in PvE,
Yeah.
but here probably good tanks, yeah, and
They're good
need
tanks,
some melee
and they will
units.
run fast when you shield them, so they get
Yeah.
super fast to the building.
And
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah.
melee units.
Yeah, and their melee units, you have not that much options.
Yeah. Someone posted in the Discord some weeks ago to shoot with the White Rangers. I think couple was it over here the cliff to kill the buildings, and that was one of my first ideas to clear this map here as Frost. But then, yeah, no melee unit, not an option.
It was, I had the same thought, and had the same conclusion that, oh no, it's a common way, but doesn't work.
Okay, now we're getting tier 3. Just notice that the wells are running out at this point. We're at 20 minutes. So you see the map is quite hard. So Pritstift is already finished 2 minutes ago, which is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite the accomplishment. But still on Frost, that's totally different strategy. Can't compare this.
Yes, we can compare this. He has a completely different tool case and a completely different background. Please do not get me wrong, salty
Yeah.
popcorn.
No.
Pritstift is known for the speedrunning thing
Yeah,
since
I'm not
forever,
speedrunner at
and
all.
yeah,
And that's just the reason for the league here. It's a point system, it's not about time. Yeah, for the Master League, you get a higher ranking with the better times. But yeah, if you can beat the map, this is already an accomplishment. You are in the Master League, so props.
yes, and this is such a respectable, such creative run. I really like what I see. I got a whisper in between that said, "Oh my God, this Frost run, it's insane." This is really amazing what we see here, and that you took the challenge of the Masters League is impressive too. No, this is Masters work here. It's really nice to see.
Okay, but now
we're
this
now
will
getting
go
to
down.
4. Yeah, I think here comes the point where Frost, the first time, probably has an advantage, or at least comes
Yeah.
comes to
I
the
don't watch
same
here.
level.
I'm on the other side already, so I didn't see this.
Yeah,
this
okay. But I just checked your void pool, 1000 in void. Yeah, okay. Army is dead. But
Yeah.
makes sense that was all tier 2 and tier 1 units. So switching now to tier 3 with the Frost, Avatar Frost. I like the guy. And now getting the void return with the shrine. And even 3.
Stop them. Beware. There are no troops guarding the shard.
That's the first time now that Salty Popcorn has the same, or not. Let's not say the same. Every faction is different, but has a similar tool case to the Shadow, to what Shadow has. It was insane to get here.
Yeah, now with the XL units, you can just run through the small guys here probably.
Yeah.
I would have not expected that the avatars would survive this, but yeah.
It's
Oh,
really
that is
hard to make them
close.
survive.
Yeah, Well,
of them slowed, and the turret does insane damage to their shields.
yeah, one go down, but the rest. Oh, and that was close. But 3 are totally enough here.
We had a few days ago the question of Maelstrom's viable PvE card we just seen. The answer that was situationally good. I would say, yeah, if you do not cast it into the empty where there's no enemy, it's crazy good card.
No troops guarding the shard.
One got through, so you see the health of him. He don't has a lot of health. He has 500 in total, so that was really close.
Yes, one more hit. With one
Okay,
hit from
more
that.
Maelstrom and killing the last building. Already tier 4, and still we see no tier 4 unit. I was expecting here at this point like the classic tier 4 frost card. How is it called? The big guy. Yes, thank you. The guy with the hammer.
I was
tried
expecting him
Dreadnought,
to.
but it's not necessary, so I didn't do it.
Yeah, it makes sense why spend energy if you can.
Witches are close to the shard.
Okay, freezing the brain. Freezing the
Those
brain.
masters.
Oh, okay, now we see the construct. I was already thinking what to do against this annoying tower here. And yeah, you just have
can
to
deal
be
with
out
that
of
as
range.
frost. No, you can
I
deal with
started
that.
by
as frost.
spamming Lancers, I think. But it was a never-ending story. With
Full
the
shot
two,
into Shadow Eyes.
Gladiators.
Just what Dutchy says, frost shot into Shadow Eyes could deal with it.
this
But
works
they
fine as well,
still
for
walk
sure.
into it. Sad.
But this
Witches are close to the
Ooh, you
shard.
killed your constructs? Okay.
Yeah, I was
no
too
range
scared
unit.
To have
to
them
Yes.
kill the-
Troops guarding the
yes,
shard.
yes. I would have done that too.
Yeah.
Very
Would have
clever.
done that too. Was a cool move.
Places are no more.
And now it's just
I know
killing
one
witches.
Fine work.
I think the next league I'm in, but
End this.
yeah, there's Masters League. This is just insane. I do not think this is something for an old man like me.
But yeah, that was very nice frost run we saw here.
Very good.
Ultralord, will you do this now bi-weekly? These league streams? I love this.
Yeah, that was the
Masters
plan.
replays.
Was chatting today with the team if we maybe change the time, but we will go through with the time and with the Friday for the next 3 more challenges. That's the plan at least.
Oh, these Masters replays are so insane. They're so cool to watch. There's so much creativity in it.
I think the Masters, yes, but also the other streams, the other leagues. We also saw in the Rookie League with the Nature Start. You said you talked about the Keeper, and I was the same. Why not use the Keeper? But the strategy we saw was still awesome.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
was impressed by every run so far. So also
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
other
of course.
last time.
Please do not get me wrong. I do not want to lower the rookie's effort. And as you said, it was some cool approaches, some cool micromanagement, and yeah. But this is just beyond what we have seen here in the last 2 runs. Pritstift was so amazingly creative, and so was Salty Popcorn. This was really beyond. It blew my mind.
Yeah, so thank you for the replay and for being on the stream. We will now have the last of the replays for today. This is also on the Masters League. We will see Dutchy's run with Shaodw.
Oh, very cool. I think Dutchy is one of those people of those crazy minds that likes this map. Wasn't it like that?
I did something different in Pritstift, that's for sure.
But
Yeah,
did
that's
you
why we
like the
see it
map in
probably.
general?
No,
Okay.
not anymore.
There was a clear
After this
statement.
one.
We could hear it from the tone. No.
Okay, yeah, we see now horses, like I said before, most use the horses. I would do the same. And just ignoring the first camp.
What are you doing with a dread charger?
The first
here?
camp seemed too difficult, so I skipped them and just go to the tier 3 location.
I taking a lot of damage here.
We're in the first minute. What is this guy doing? He's just going through. Ah, okay, I see. They fill up.
Motivate,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was on this map.
Okay.
Activate the motivate and just burst down the building as fast as
Oh, a
possible.
close one here. How often did this go wrong? So how often did you restart at this point?
99 times.
Okay. That was
As you see, now only 4 units survived. Often it's like between 6 or 8 units. So that's
okay.
also random how fast.
So walking to the left side with the skeleton wars, and here the okay, you park to get some energy. And yeah, probably now, yeah. So let's see what's the next part is. We have still the Dread Charger here, and here is the Skeleton Warriors. Okay, setting up a trap probably, or at least setting up a defense for the mages, the witches, and more Dread Chargers.
You can never have enough.
Why not a classic unit? A more classic unit like the Nox or the Forsaken, which I use very
It's
often.
too slow
Okay, okay.
because you need to go through those parasites and the towers.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Getting the
Just
And they
As
counter
well.
as units.
That's what I'm here for, Dutchy. Just
Yeah, yeah.
asking stupid questions. That's what I was booked for.
They counter as units, so that's one of the main reasons, and they're fast.
Yeah.
So we see
And I
first the
didn't kill the tower.
witches. Okay, getting the witch here and getting the witch here. And now probably here going tier 2 soon. And probably after you have done this part. Okay, with one pair of archers, this takes quite some time here.
No need to rush, right?
Yeah, you have 10 minutes,
All the
so
time
at
in the
this point, 4 minutes. And okay, now getting some units in.
Yeah, the first
Volan-
tower needed to be killed because that targets the orb. The other towers don't target the orb.
Ah,
They don't matter.
and what I think about why not Nox Troopers? Because they are not Miller units.
Bingo.
Oh, yes. Ever and ever again for
Yeah,
every
the
contest,
rules, if
you
you
have
don't-
an idea and then even though you know the rules, you come up with something that does not comply to the rules and
Okay, more witches are walking down. Till now you didn't have a lot of luck with the spells so far, so full HP here, full HP here, and nearly full HP here, so yeah, a lot of battling. Ah, okay, I think you missed her and just catched her with the warp.
Yes.
Say, ooh,
Will happen again
ooh.
later.
oh god, oh my god, this is so close. GG mate, very good,
Yes.
very good. It's crazy. Oh my
Okay,
heart.
at least one died by a spell. Okay,
That happened more often than I would care to admit.
okay, now we see some Phoenix action with the Embalmer Shrine. For the new player, if you have the Embalmer Shrine, you get more of the corpses, more of the life points. Oof. Dutchy, that was then again close here. Yeah, I think that was the third close call for this run. Okay, and we get the Harvester. We see the Promo Harvester. The Embalmer Shrine is active. He has to be, it's not allowed to kill the building with the Phoenix, but killing the units, no problem. And you see they come back and go for another round, on for another round, but this Harvester looks quite dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was...
If that harvester would have made it, It could not have been.
Yeah, it was. The live reading was a bit too late, but maybe then he could have made it. But the Phoenix
The
are
live weaving
cleaning
did not
up.
damage the building.
Yeah, you think.
There are no
Oh,
troops guarding
yeah,
the
okay.
shard.
Okay, I thought he would make another dive.
Yeah, it was close. So 3 of the witches are trapped. Harvester's coming back for play.
Stop them.
And warping away the units, so probably they can go past his own spell as soon as he is running out. Any second, and too early. Okay, dead.
Yeah, might as well take the heal. That's why I went in.
Ah, okay. How did you know that this is a heal? Is it placing on the ground?
Beware. There are no
No, I
troops
mean the
guarding
nether warp.
shard.
It's
Ah, the
heals.
nether heal, okay.
Attack.
Now I get it.
Witches are close to the shard.
So here is the next, or better said, the last witch to trap. And here we see soon the tier 3 coming in. A lot of energy in the bank at the moment. Not building the wells. Okay. Getting the first flash.
The wells would trigger the
The
Right
brains.
side.
Guarding the shard.
Okay.
Witches are close to the shard.
Yeah, the brains.
Welcome, welcome, Prit. We really had a lot of fun watching your
Yeah, that was
replay.
a very nice run.
It was mind blowing
There are no troops
So-
guarding
once
the
again.
shard.
Okay, and here now 3 witches
Witches are close to the
bashing some skeletons. Moving in with the shadow? Oh, okay, we see classic
Okay.
shadow spell action.
I was just thinking, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Yeah. But, yeah, that are melee units. Let's say it that way.
They cannot attack the building because they're not spawned from my deck.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
Ah.
ask. He's not allowed to kill a spawner with these, or? But
Oh, that
yeah,
rules. Ah.
but at least he gets away
A
some
lot
of the units.
Yeah, and important that 2 buildings. Yeah. Oh, they are getting low.
No troops guarding the shard.
Getting the healing back up. And oh, I love the run already.
Witches are close to the shard.
I was not expecting this card. Let's say it that way.
Oh,
Nether
nice
warp,
bait, nice
bash.
warp. Yeah, that was a cool move. That
And
was
will
a
he
cool move.
survive? Ah, that would be awesome. If you can just walk to the next one, that would be nice.
I think this was not necessary. Please do not get me wrong, Dutchy, but you know the attempts that Prit made were in some things way more creative and respectable, and this was just like the moves that he did, something you did totally not expect, and this was really a cool move.
Yeah, and a smart move, to be honest. That was going in, killing the spawner, and we are finished here. Why deal with the army?
Yes.
Okay,
Focusing just on the targets that you need to do.
Yeah, I'm a bit. You just have to walk 10 meters to the top and collect the gold, and you just walk past by it.
Oh, close. Yeah, no.
Ultra Lord, he's
I'm
a
going back.
DM. He,
Yeah,
he
I
does
know,
not
I
need to
know, I
collect
know.
gold.
I'm at 5 million or something. I don't need it.
Yeah, okay. I'm interested here. We're still on tier 3 here and seeing tier 2 units. So yeah, tier 3 here for the Void Return and tier 3 spells, correct? But yeah, I was expecting some tier 3 units beside the Kamikaze, not Thunder
More
Dragon.
scarier.
Yeah,
More
not
scarier.
scary. Thank you.
Which units did you expect?
I'm just thinking about it. I probably would go for. Ooh, just missed it. Sad. For the XL counter guy, the Fnatic, not Frenzy. Oh, how is it called?
Mutating Frenzy.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I was sitting here and waiting for you to say Ashbone, just to say,
Hmm.
no, it's not melee.
Yeah.
Wanted to see Unstable Demon, please.
Oh, that would be also some
I
interesting.
tried it.
That would have been awesome, yes.
Okay, try it
Kept
and
dying.
perform
Didn't,
bad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I didn't try the mutating. No, not mutating maniac. The frenzy. Probably the same result.
You didn't build the energy well here. Okay.
No, because it gets killed by the towers.
Yeah, I would already killed the tower by now, so more energy.
Yeah, but you don't need more energy because it doesn't pay off until the run is over.
Okay. Well,
It takes like 3 minutes or so to pay off. And
yeah, but when you took the base, I think that was more time. But
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
sure.
I could have.
Oh, it looks like another closed thing here. Do we have the life weaving? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Forget it.
my god.
Good. The infected
Oh my god. 27. It was just
Well,
literally one hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that was another close one. So the next part is the top base. Yeah, we see the another one of the overlords.
It's a good card.
Yeah, tier 4, sure.
It's a nice tank.
Ultralord, we got
Yeah.
a question from the chat. If you know, if somebody else, I think this means that Wanky did stay on tier 3. If somebody else made a tier 3 run because he apparently did not took the tier 4 orb, do you probably know that?
I don't at the moment, but I can check that later. I got the all replays at some point, but I haven't put it into the database, so can't check this now. But maybe, Dire, maybe you know that out of the head. And with that,
Can't say that I do.
okay, I can check that later. But we saw here an awesome clear of the 2 buildings, and now it's just killing witches.
And the
Oh,
top
we have-
left.
The top left. Sorry.
We have one left. We have one
Yeah.
left. But I think that one is the smallest problem after all the
Yes.
tasks that he took. I think the rest is just formalities, nothing special.
My biggest
would
heart
see it
attack still
frenetic.
comes.
Well done.
Really?
Yeah.
Frosting
In
I
like 2
had
seconds.
almost
Now,
3.
I did infect on. No, I did what's it called? The tier 4 plague. I did plague on the witches and they started moving towards the shard.
Yeah, that would be bad. And you don't have
Yeah.
a lot of energy at this point. You just have to use your. Oh, they're all dead.
But we have seen closer calls here.
Yeah, that's good. But okay, all units are dying here. Just some more damage. Okay, warping, killing, nice. Awesome run with 22 minutes, 23 nearly. It's still an awesome time. I don't think, yeah, even with 2 player, I would not get this this run.
I cannot recall it, Wanky, but you can probably ask Dutchy to double check that.
I think I did with an only hero. I one-shotted the buildings, but
I think I remember the first one, which was, from my view, enough on the right side. I'm not sure. But if you want, please ask Dutchy for a double check, and she will.
You can also
give you the
just
paper.
visit the website, because there will be a link to download all replays. So just post into the chat, or I can also just do this. Give me a moment. At some point there is the button to download the replays, and you can check it by yourself, or just rewatch one of these awesome replays. We just saw here 7 replays, but I think more than 7 are awesome. So feel free to visit the website of the Skylords Reborn, PvE League. Yeah, and I think Dutchy, do you smell this also? Here's something in the air, I think.
Quiz?
I think it's the
Quiz?
smell of a quiz. So let's do another quiz, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, this one is about the fastest runner. And fastest runner this time on the Masters League was Pritstift. And the question is, let me make the line. Whoop. How much energy does Pritstift spend on spells, building, units? Oh, I missed the ability. So in total, how much energy? No, just spells, units, and building. So no abilities and not building wells or orb or something like this. Only played
that's a tough
cards.
one. That's a tough one. What you come up with? That's really a tough one. I would have no clue. Oh.
So 420 is quite low if you ask me. I mean, the Skeleton Warriors are 50, so that would be 8 units. I think he spawned more.
Yeah, we had even a T4 unit with many spells. Many.
So Hamtaro,
spells.
you feel free to make adjustments.
But it's great to see the variance between 420 and 9001.
Over 9,000.
And Taro, that's not how it works. Okay.
Oh, that's also some very crazy numbers in where we have to check very hard how close this is.
Yes.
Don't make it so hard for us here. Okay, I think everyone has a chance. So I will draw the line. And both of you, what are your guesses?
I think Capo's 9,000 a little bit probably too high, but not that much. I think he could be the closest. I would guess between Big Wet and Capo, I go with 7,500.
I would also say around 6,000.
6,000, okay. So it's about plate units. So it doesn't matter if it's coming from your energy well or it's coming from your void pool. It's just if you play a card, it costs 50 energy. Full stop. That was 50 energy.
Yes.
Okay, so let's look at the results. This is what he spawned, and you can already think 15 of the Skeleton Warriors, each 50.
750.
Yeah, so they're coming quite energy-wise a higher state here. So the result is 8,465 energy total. And yes, I think also that Capo did it again.
Capo was a little bit closer than I was, yes.
Yeah. So congratulations. It's not over 9,000, it's under 9,000, but nearly correct. So let's write that down. Yeah. So that was the last replay. That was the last quiz. And we are coming to an end of the stream. I want to give some shoutouts. First of all, check the PvE League out. You can visit the website and see it for yourself. Also, there will be a PvP tournament. I know this is a PvE thing here today, and not a lot of PvE player plays PvP, but feel free to join. There are prizes. It's awesome. I also play in the event, in the tournament, and I know I'm not a good PvP player, but it's still a lot of fun to have some matches and also watch the stream of Metacross. I think that will be an awesome day. And last
Sure.
but not least, there's an event. It's held by a guy called Ultralord, and it's called Battle of Tactics 2. You can still join in the event. Check out the forum. It's open till coming Sunday, so still some time to post your replay.
Yeah, just to further advertise this, building this deck for this awesome challenge was one of the greatest times I had in my Battleforge life. I had so much fun switching cards around, finding the last cards. Then after a few runs, overworking this, it is so much fun. You should participate. This is really a great thing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and with that, like I said, we're at the end of the stream. Thank you for everyone who helped at the league. Thank you for everyone who played in the league. Thank you for everyone who joined here in the voice chat. Servolin, Dutchy, Popcorn, Dyer, and already missing names. Was it someone else? Oh, well, my notes.
No. Only somebody that is here that is not here.
Okay.
He said he's not here.
Yeah, okay, no, okay, I get it. Yeah, and would someone else add something to the stream? Else we will have a nice weekend. So, some last words.
No. It was exciting as always. It was an awesome time as every of your streams, and I enjoyed this so much. It's always great to be here, and I'm really looking forward for your next stream because this league is really awesome. Big shout out to Dutchy and the team who brought up came up with this. This is really great fun to watch. And of course, thanks for the participants. And just to say that not only these three, but I think eight people made this awesome challenge. Took this awesome challenge here. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Great as always.
Dutchy, would you like to add something?
Sure, but it will be more brief than what Folion said. What I want to say is like playing events, they're cool. Do it.
Yeah. It's everything you have to say. That's correct. Play at PvP, play at PvE League, play at the Battle of Tactics, and I wish you all a wonderful weekend. See you in the next stream. Till then.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
short fuses.